So people ask us, they primarily view us as an orphanage ministry and ask us, well, what's with the big focus on the church now? And the interesting thing is, we've always been a mission, go ye therefore and make disciples outreach, and our burden has always been for the least of these. So for 10 years, that brought me to remote Indian villages that nobody was reaching, and we spent 10 years planting churches. When we moved from there to Puebla, and I found the kids living in the streets in situations of drug addiction and prostitution and abuse and neglect, that became for me the same mission, to reach the kids that nobody was reaching, and unto the least of these. After several years of that and having it go really, really well, we were challenged again to really take the team of people we had, the resources we had, the experience we had, and reach more people, more souls for Christ. And it really also was a thing in our hearts that we knew that the orphanage ministry wouldn't be complete in and of itself. We needed the interaction of more people, of more experience, of more servants, of more souls. We needed a larger team, we needed more staff. The kids needed more of an experience also with an organized church or an outside church where they could get out of the orphanage campus and go off and be in the midst of hundreds of other people and enjoy worship and enjoy Sunday school with kids that didn't just live in the orphanage. And so it kind of became a full circle to us, and everything that goes with it, the missions outreach, and kids even being able to be a part of that in their different phases in life and develop different relationships. A good number of our staff now have come to us through our church. So interestingly, we just celebrated 22 years of Nations Church existence, 22 years since we started. We searched for actually years, really many years, for the right piece of land. And amazingly, one of our workers, one of our pastors in the church, found it by scanning Google Earth and zooming in onto empty plots of land around the city. Land in Puebla is extremely expensive. And so basically we were going to need a miracle to be able to do this. At the time, we were really focused on the orphanage ministry, and so trying to promote a church ministry on top of it was just going to be really difficult for us. The orphanage really still needed a lot more development. But as God would have it, He's got His people out there. And some people just had a burden for it and it contacted us. And, so again, just through the generosity of a handful of people, we were able to put together the land purchase. We're really blessed to have this beautiful piece of land. It's a really good size and a great location. And this new this new church plant in this area, which is just amazing. It's very, very heavily populated in a very circulated area with really no well-established churches nearby. There's hundreds of thousands of people around us. I believe that easily we should be able to reach several thousand for Christ within a number of years, and really, again, and just enhance our leadership training, enhance the children's ministries, how that affects the orphanage, how the kids affect other kids, how that leads into our nation's school and people coming into school for education, Christian, Christ-based education, and then how we can do more outreach and reach more souls and disciple more people. It's really, really exciting to see us at this point, and it sometimes is a little bit frustrating at the same time because it's like right there, right in front of us. There's just so much we can do, but it's always a process. And right now for us, the next process in this step is getting a small auditorium, raised up that we can use to start church services on this new piece of land, and hopefully in a very short time advance to multiple services and really utilize the facility to the maximum as far as the numbers of people that we can impact and touch their lives with the gospel. So one of the interesting points in the history since COVID, and really we had been working on transition in the church for quite some time. After we were able to open up and basically recuperate, which was fairly quickly, 6 or 8 months, 9 months maybe, we did the full transition, and Josh and Ebon took over as main pastors of the church ministry. And now what's happening with the church, we're still actively supporting and involved in it. Having Josh and Ebon in their early, reaching 40, be the main pastors of this mostly young family and youth-oriented ministry has just been awesome. And I'm excited to see where it goes next.